We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now here's Edwards. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's McDaniels. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The shot by Conley, no good. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
From deep, Wembanyama. Rebound, Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's DiVincenzo to the middle. Edwards. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Castle with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. San Antonio moving the ball around. And here comes the break. Here's Randall. Basket counts.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The Timberwolves trail. Randall deciding where to go with it. From behind the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Fox outside. And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell's shot is good.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Edwards with it. Castle covering. Back to Edwards. Shot to stop the run. Count it. His fourth bucket in 8 shots.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Left side, Wembanyama. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He's scoreless. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And during that quarter, he was at...
The Spurs, 21.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The 3 to the left wing. Pass to Harper. Lets the 3 fly. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Now here's Reed. Outside for Randall. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Out to the wing. Here's Champagny. And it's off from 3-point range. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Champagny. The rebound by Shannon.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Getting it done inside. Edwards. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Dillingham. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way for defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Dillingham. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards, no good. San Antonio leading. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Olynyk. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle outside. The kick out to Johnson. Takes the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's a nice bit of space. And Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jump.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Well, with those long strides, Gobert gets there in a hurry.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Back to Daniels. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards driving. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good from Conley.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Now Olynyk. From deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Here's Edwards. The layup misses. What a performance for Keldon Johnson. He's been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them an impetus to rebuild. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up you can get.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Edwards. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Vassell outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Vassell's got 6.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for space.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Vassell outside. To the inside. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
For three, Vassell. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. And it's 9 points for Devin Vassell. Edwards for three. Edwards hits from beyond the arc.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Back to Vassell. This one for three. Counted from distance. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Right side Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio with the ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Reed. Castle for three. No good on the shot. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. 44 seconds left in the third. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Castle on the wing. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Wembanyama's got space. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
To the paint. Vassell outside. Out to Fox. Outside Barnes. Gets it off. And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead.
The Spurs 62.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Timberwolves trail by 15. The drive by Randall, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
The three, DiVincenzo.
I love how Fox defends with urgency. He works hard to stay on top of the shooter. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's DiVincenzo. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 17.
Blocking foul called on Naz.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Champagny. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Champagny's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Harper. Takes a three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Champagny. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And that one misses. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Pass to Champagny. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Harper. 4-3. Champagny, that's good. Champagny's got 9 points here in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The offensive rebound. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Champagny. From downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Outside Johnson. There's the triple. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
Pass to Johnson. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. The shot by Conley, no good. Here's Harper. Outside Johnson. Sinks it from distance.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And Minnesota has possession. McDaniels from long range. And the foul on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. Johnson with the defensive effort. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Here's Harper. And the miss. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors, playing here in San Francisco. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Shoots the three. Sengun with the rebound. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Durant, no good. Some nice passing by Golden State. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Pass to Green. Here's Pajemski. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Here's KD. And the shot is long. Curry looking around to the inside. Here's Butler. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Shot's good by Durant. Durant got his second bucket.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivered.
To the middle. And Butler gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Now Smith after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Pass to Sengun. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
Curry with it. Picked up by VanVleet. To the paint. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Down low, up again. It's good on the putback. 51 seconds left in the first. Healed outside. Left side, Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Here's Şengün. That one goes in. Şengün's got 6 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Inside. Here's Post. Fires the three. Eason grabs the board. To the middle. Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Green. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Houston leading by 4. It's Durant on the wing. Oh, Durant imposing his will. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship, period." Back over to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Rockets making a change here.
Steven Adams. Aaron Holiday.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low. Here's Adams. The Warriors pull it in. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Free throw no good for Butler. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Great D that time from Durant.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Adams' shot is off. The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams making some changes here. That one misses for Jackson Davis. Warriors trailed by 6. Butler on the way. Outside for Curry. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
To the inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Outside Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Team foul.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Warriors trailed by 5. Five on the clock. And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? Terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Took him no time at all on that one. 16 points for him. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston?
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Here's Butler. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Well, look, you can't give Butler these lanes to the rim. He's explosive on the attack.
Good! Kevin Durant is too much.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, the rangy athleticism of KD on display, stretching it out to throw that one down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Look at the distance. Jimmy Buckets.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
And so here is Houston to the paint with 4 seconds on the clock.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Durant gets it done inside.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Curry. Back to Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Moody's got his first points of the game. Right side Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And you can always count on VanVleet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Curry outside. Looking to end the run. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Great positioning on the putback. VanVleet's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
Second chance points give a team an infusion of energy. Great work there by VanVleet.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. Shakes them. Rebound by Smith.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Durant has it, and Smith with the assist that time. Durant's got 38 points.
He just moves so fluidly for a guy his size. Durant is an absolute terror to defend on the drive.
Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Inside. And Smith slams it home.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
Majemski on the wing. Green left side. Here's Curry. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Durant with some nice D. Rockets on offense. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Over Moody. That one wide left. Warriors trailed by 18. Here's Curry. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 11.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And that one good.
Assisted by.
And the Rockets lead by 18.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Smith. Off target at the rim. Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. Excellent defense there from Smith. Here's Durant. And finished off by KD.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
A deep 3 from Van Vliet. And so it's Houston taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has
The Rockets, 58.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Rockets leading by 19. To the middle. Here's Şengün. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges. It doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
The shot by Curry, no good. Down low. And Şengün throws it down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
To the inside. And again, it's Alperen Şengün.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Curry outside. Again, Curry missing. And the Rockets with possession here. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And Şengün throws it down.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. Clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
That one is on.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now Podziemski. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Green. In the corner, Moody with it. Takes it off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Durant. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Some nice passing by Golden State here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Yep, it counts.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
I love the confidence Durant has in that jump shot. Doesn't let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
And the Rockets making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. It's Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He takes it in, puts the move on. Pass to Podziemski. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 20.
So it's the Rockets now. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Shooting for Houston.
So he gets them both. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 35. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Curry outside. So we see Houston taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Cavaliers, in an interconference battle here in Cleveland. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
The drive by Thompson. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Allen, that's good.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Down low. In the corner, Smith with it. That's short off the rim.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Allen. And it's blocked by Şengün. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts. How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Smith for three. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against two made shots. Inside, Mobley. Rockets with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Now, here's Strus to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And he can time his passing passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Thompson going inside, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And slam dunk by Allen.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Here's Garland. The Rockets making the shot. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Stolen by Ball. Allen. Good work defensively by Capella. Pass to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And here we go with Thompson running. Oh!
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good, Van Vliet.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Hunter on the wing. Here's Nance. And Nance throws it in.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Rocket substitution.
Now, here's Ball. Mitchell outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Here's Şengün. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
You watch Şengün, he has all the moves on the interior.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear we should have gone higher.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And it's Shepard missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Oh, good from Wade. Houston leading by 4. Missed inside. And here are the Cavaliers. To the paint. And he banks in the lane. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Nance. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Here's Durant. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Mitchell wide open. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Thompson. And Bleak, right side. Out to Smith. Pass to Thompson. Misses the one-handed jam. Cavaliers trailing. Wade outside. Cleveland moving it around. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Nance. Now, here's Hunter. 5 on the clock. Up again. It's good on the putback. Wade's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Rockets. We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Here's Eason. Still without a basket. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Allen. To the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Eason gets a wide open look. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Mobley. It's stolen by Eason. Top of the key, Holiday. And here is Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Pass to Okogie. Here's Eason. It's good from long range. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Here's Eason. Here's Capella. Now Eason. Back to Capella. Okogie for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Okogie's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got a piece of it.
Oh, Josh Okogie putting all that athleticism to good use there on the defensive end.
Outside Holiday. They grab their own miss. It's to Okogie. Here's the 3. No good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Houston leading by 4. Thompson outside. Excellent D there from Allen. And here's Cleveland to the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And Mobley throws it down.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
A wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back over to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Inside, Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Rockets trail by 5. And stolen by Mobley. Garland attacking. Pass to Strus. Now here's Allen. Covered by Smith. Allen's shot is off. Van Vliet outside. Houston moving the ball around. Now here's Şengün. Shot clock at 6. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Garland with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 5 points so far.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right? Right at the rim.
The drive by Thompson.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Pass to Şengün. And Thompson slams it home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Number 17, Kari Eason.
1:43 left to play in the third. Pass to Strus. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson in the corner. Outside for Durant. It counts, and the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. And it's ball penetrating over to the left wing. Mitchell in the corner. Back to ball. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Cleveland. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Thompson. The Rockets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And it's tied up with that one. And he can't hit the second.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Mitchell gets it inside.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Pass to Şengün. To the paint. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Şengün's got the game tied up here for Houston. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
The Rockets, 44.
3 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And here is Mitchell. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Cleveland. Pass to Eason. to take the lead. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Right side, ball. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Mitchell looking it over. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He will just keep firing, folks.
Pass to Davison. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Here's Davison. Covered by Hunter. Takes the three. The triple.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Eason, the screen. For three, Van Vliet. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Ball. From deep. A three-pointer. Good.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Thompson outside. Now Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. This is Van Vliet. Jacks up a three. Durant, money from deep.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Ball's not loose. Stolen by Thompson. The Rockets grab it. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Ball. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Amen Thompson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. This is Van Vliet. Now Eason. Outside Van Vliet. It's stolen by Nance. Ball. Rips it down with two hands.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Lonzo Ball, shooting.
good from Ball.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Here's Durant. Screen by Smith. Puts up the three. Now Durant takes the three. Drained from outside.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Now Garland.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Here's Thompson. KD looking around. It falls!
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Durant. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control.